Hi guys, it's Harrison from the London to Paris Electric Vehicle Rally, and today on this freezing cold morning in Vauxhall we are starting the dry run of the London to Paris EV Rally. So it's currently 11 AM, it's a bit later than we would normally start on the day of the rally. So we're going to head down now to the Community College where we have our mid-stop on the way down on the 1st of July, and then we'll finish in Brighton. And then after our day at Soho House and our E-Village on Brighton seafront, we're going to head over to New Haven to catch the 11 PM ferry down to Dieppe, from Dieppe onto Paris. So I'm going to bring you guys along on the journey to see how we get on. Obviously it's freezing cold, it's been snowing like you can't believe last night. I didn't think I would make it out of the car park this morning. Luckily a lot of the snow has melted, but that isn't going to be great for my efficiency on the car today. So efficiency out the window, let's crack on with the drive over to Paris. So we're just leaving London now and the temperature is -2. It's absolutely freezing. I've got 118 miles on my charge. I'm about 70% charged, 80% charged. So the efficiency is going to be rubbish as I've got the heater blasting and I'm in an MG ZS EV Mark 1 that doesn't have a very efficient heater. But I've got to stay warm. It's so cold. So we're going to head down to Crawley at Community College where we're going to have our mid-stop. And what are you? Welcome to London. Yes, I'm going to take you down to Community College where we can have a little look about where we're going to be for our mid-stop on the 1st of July. Hi guys, we finally made it out of London with the dreadful traffic and the snow. We're now down in Crawley at our mid-stop in Community College where the snow is still coming down. Hopefully it doesn't set because I need to drive to Paris tonight, which will be fun. But no, this is where we will be on the 1st of July after we've completed, I think it's about 30 miles from London to... Then we'll spend an hour or so here, have some breakfast, take a look at everyone's cars on display and then head down to Brighton where we're going to go now. So we are at our mid-stop now in Brighton and we're on Madeira Drive where this time next year we will be up there in Soho House sipping on some lovely cocktails or mocktails if you're continuing on to Paris. And taking a look at everyone's vehicles, having a look at our E-Village where we'll have EDF, Motability, all our sponsors down here in sunny July. We also have a test drive area that's going to be further down there for vehicles or vehicles and bikes. We've got the whole of this road closed for the whole day, so 2 miles long, and it'll all be closed for us. So, you know, it's got a really nice feeling. We'll have the finish arch just here, so you come in, you're welcomed by Alison Ferns, BBC presenter. But no, it'll be a really nice event. And then if you are continuing on to Paris, we'll be leaving here at around 8 o'clock in the evening. We're going to spend the day after having a few bits down here. We've got the Soho House all booked out where we'll have our award ceremony for the least amount of energy used for each category of vehicle from the London to Brighton section of the journey. And then, as I was saying, we will leave Soho House in the evening at around 8 o'clock. Then we'll head over to New Haven to the 11 o'clock ferry, have a sleep on the ferry overnight, arrive into Dieppe in the morning at 4 AM and then on to Paris. So no, it's going to be a really, really nice event. It's a shame it's so cold down here today and my efficiency has gone out the window because of the temperature. But in summer, in July, with 150 different vehicles taking part, all parked up there in Soho House, it's going to be a lovely event. So I'm going to head home, have a little bit of a sleep, and then on to Paris. Hi guys, so it is now 9 PM. Obviously it's very dark because it's freezing cold winter here and I'm outside in just a jumper. But if it was the 1st of July and we've just finished up in Soho House, we've just had our awards ceremony, we've spent the day on Brighton seafront, checking out the innovations in the electric vehicle world. We will all get into our vehicles that have been fully charged, provided by the Big Lemon, and we're going to head down to New Haven, which is about 10 miles down the road, where we're going to get our ferry. So let's hop in, hopefully the warm car, and crack on. Hi guys, so 10 minutes down the road, we're now in New Haven, just waiting to get on the ferry. It looks like it's a busy one tonight, but no, super convenient, you know, just straight down, one straight road, and we're here to the ferry and drive onto the ferry and we wake up in Paris. You know, we have a nice little sleep along the way. What I thought was what I thought would be a really good idea is that EcoFlow, they make portable power stations with massive batteries in. So what I've done is, So I don't know if you can see, back here is the EcoFlow Delta. So let me flick it on. There we go. So that is fully charged on renewable energy. We turn the back button on, and this can power pretty much anything. It charged the car the other day, and it managed to charge the car no problem. So just for fun, to prove it can be done, I've bought an espresso machine, so I could currently make a latte and espresso. But what I am going to do is that I haven't managed to have dinner, so I've bought a noodle pot, and I'm just going to use some hot water and make myself some dinner whilst I wait for the ferry. So here we are, using the coffee machine powered by EcoFlow to make some noodles in -2 degrees whilst waiting for the ferry at 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah, amazing, thank you. Great, thank you. In the 1st of July we booked the ferry for an event we have. We're talking with your DFDS at the moment, that's why we're having the tour today. They said to me about a private lounge. Is that we might be looking on the 1st of July that we might be booking? Is that on this ferry, or maybe they're just doing one of these? Yeah. On top of the cafeteria we have like a dining room. Okay, maybe, yeah. Is it possible we can have a look at that? Yeah, is that okay? Lovely, yeah, let's have a look. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Lovely. Amazing. That's great. Great, sheet around. Lovely. Yeah. There'll be about 70 vehicles. Okay, yeah. I think that's what they were saying they were going to do. Thank you very much.
Right, so we've just checked in, we've just put our bags in our bedroom for the night, and had a nice tour by the crew manager. So here we've got the kitchen. What's on the menu for tonight? Let's have a look. Dinner. Dinner. I cannot see dinner. There we go, main courses. Fish and chips, bolognese, pork loin, pork with honey. It's a good menu. Steak on demand. It's a nice menu. And I've just spoken to the crew manager, and I'll overload the footage here. We can have the whole of the VIP lounge upstairs booked out to us, which is going to be lovely. So the rally will have a lounge upstairs, which will be very, very nice. So no, it's a lovely ship. Just going to head outside to see if we can see anything. So this will be the lounge normally. And then there's a bar upstairs. Kids play area. And then this is the outside. Go ahead. If you can open the door. Here we go. Lovely. Oh, it doesn't feel too cold now.
No.
Should we head upstairs and see what we can see?
I was really scared of those.
Try not to slip on these stairs. They feel really icy. God, this is really icy. In summer, it'll be lovely up here. But gosh, this is slippy. But no, off we go. Next stop, Dieppe. Mornings, just driving off the ferry now, about to go through border control or customs. Yeah, so it's 4:08. I had a lovely little sleep on the ferry, and now on to Paris. So let's see how we get on. I didn't get the opportunity to do any filming when I got into Dieppe because it was so dark, as it was the winter months. But this is where we will head just before we go on to Gournay-en-Bray. So we'll have a couple of hours, coffee, some breakfast, a display of electric vehicles. We're installing a marquee and have an option to have a shower just on the seafront of Dieppe before we head on to Gournay-en-Bray. Hi guys, we've just arrived in Gournay-en-Bray, which will be our mid-stop on the Dieppe to Paris leg. Lovely place. It's currently 6 a.m. here, so really early. Obviously we're ahead of schedule than the actual day of the rally. But let's give you a quick look around. So this is just, I'm guessing they have in when it's open. What's going on here? There's the car. It's currently -4 degrees, so it's absolutely freezing, and we've got the heater blast in. So the car's been pretty inefficient. So we're going to divert off route slightly and head over to a rapid charger so we can boost the car up for the final stretch to Paris. But the roads on the way here, I couldn't really film because it's been pitch black. But they're lovely roads, really nice roads to drive on, really easy. It's pretty much one straight road from Dieppe to Gournay-en-Bray. We'll see what the Gournay-en-Bray to Paris leg involves. Hi guys, so we're about 80 kilometres away from Paris. We're just doing a quick top-up charge at this charging station here. Lovely place to charge. Very nice, 250 kilowatt chargers. There's a Kia EV6 just pulled in. But because it's -6 here, so it's absolutely freezing, and my battery seems to be really cold, so it's only pulling 30 kilowatts, which is a bit disappointing. But yeah, so 80 kilometres away from Paris, and doing a little quick top-up charge. But it's, you know, it's a nice location for when you need that charge. DC charging around the Normandy area is next to none. So luckily we've partnered with a mobile charging company that will boost any vehicles along the way that need it. But from Dieppe to Paris, it's only 113 miles. So most of the cars won't really need to, need to charge. But if we do, obviously we can stop at rapid chargers. But we also have a fleet of vehicles that are capable of rapid charging your car along the way, free of charge. So we're all good on the charging front. But no, I just thought I'd give you a little update of where we are. It is freezing. Alright guys, so we've just made it into Paris now. The weather is lovely. It's still absolutely freezing cold, but we've made it in. Let's show you around. So this is where we'll come along, and we're sorting out a location just at the top where we're going to have our award ceremony for the Paris leg, and where we can get some parking and charging sorted, as parking in Paris is an absolute nightmare, as I've spent 2 hours driving around trying to find somewhere to charge my car and park up. But luckily we will have all that sorted in a private location. But I hope you enjoyed coming along for the journey for us. We wanted to make this video so you can get an understanding of what you're actually going to be doing, what sort of routes you will be taking. There's still lots to confirm, but keep an eye on our website, keep an eye on our social media. That's where all of our latest update goes regarding after parties, venues, parking, etc. And obviously in due course, when you have bought a ticket, you'll have a full welcome pack with guides, and the London to Paris EV rally is going to be educational. You know, it's hand holding along the whole journey. We've got charger support, we have breakdown cover the whole way along. So if you enjoyed the video guys, let me know, and I'll see you in the next one.